Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Sophie, and I'm back on your screens, guys, with another banger. I'm sure you've seen from the title or the thumbnail. Today we're going to be doing the viral miracle knots hairstyle. I'm so excited. As you can see, I look so good. As we go on in this tutorial, I will be giving you all the tips and tricks I use to achieve this amazing hairstyle. So if you know that's what you're interested in, you want to see how we came about this hairstyle, and you want to know how to make your own process easier and faster, then you're in the right place. Please don't go anywhere. So an important thing to consider when making this particular hairstyle is the base. I did my base off camera because I do not believe that anyone genuinely wanted to see me do this. But if you would like a tutorial on this, then please say it in the comment section, and your wish is my command. This is basically what my hair looks like, and if I were to give a tip to anybody who's doing this hairstyle for the first time or braiding their hair as a learner, I'm going to say make your braids fluffy as opposed to making it tight. I don't know, I've seen a couple of tutorials that said to make it tight, but number one, if it's tight when you're passing your crochet pin, is going to be so tough. And also I just feel like the bulkier the braids are, the finer it looks. Like, it doesn't look like a tacky hairstyle that you sat at home to do. It looks like proper braids. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but my trick was to make the part closer to my hair tight. That way it can last me as long as possible, but also make the body of the braids as free as possible, like I said before, so that my pin can pass freely and the braids can look bulky, like not malnourished. I also try to make my tracks as neat as possible because as much as this hairstyle is a DIY, you also don't want it to look tacky. I think that's a misconception that is going around and is trending right now. I think I'll put a video here where people are talking about how you can see that your hair was done by you. At the end of the day, my hair is not going to look like I did it because, like, follow my tips, follow my tricks, okay? So if you like to achieve good looking DIY hair that doesn't look tacky, then make sure first of all that your tracks are straight. And I know how tasking this can be, but do your best because at the end of the day, you're going to enjoy it straight. I know I look crazy right now. Give me a moment and we are going to switch that up, okay? Lastly, I did not braid my hair to the bottom because we are going to be adding some extensions down there. If you don't understand what we are saying, just give us a moment, okay? You're gonna get it. Now, a very important factor, something that can make or break your hairstyle, are the hair extensions. If you've been on this channel long enough, you would know how important the quality of hair extensions are to me. And today for this hairstyle, we are going to be working with ISEE Hair. With ISEE Hair, you know you're getting good quality extensions, to be honest. When I opened this box and I saw the quality of hair that was inside, I got so excited to share this hair with you guys. This is the ISEE Afro Curly Crochet Human Hair Extension, and I got 5 packs of this extension in 16 inches. It's 16 inches, guys. I always mention it in all my videos, but somehow managed to get asked in my comment section. So yeah, emphasis, this is their 16 inches kinky curly crochet human hair extension. The softness of this hair is so satisfying, but what does it most for me is this thin center that gives it an almost invisible illusion. It gives the name Miracle Knots a touche meaning.
Wow!
What tools do you need for this hairstyle? Your crochet pin is basically all that you need. And in my opinion, I think if you're a beginner, you should go for crochet pins with bigger heads because they just make your life easier. I feel like we've been talking for so long, so let's just get straight into the install. With every curly hair that I do, I like a fuller appearance. So I figured that you can do this to these extensions that make you have, like, it's kinky curly extensions, by the way. So obviously you can do this. So I'm going to show you how I achieve that. You just have to twist on the hair and then you use your fingers to basically run through. Because of how quality these extensions are, you don't even have to do too much. It's so easy and your fingers are running through like this is live on cam. Oh, don't embarrass me now. So you just twist and then you pass your hands through, and you're just going to get that full appearance. You can do this or you can comb it right after you finish. I want to do this because immediately I'm done. I know that I want to look good, so let's not stress ourselves after the install is finished. Okay, I'm just going to put most part of my hair in a bun so that like it doesn't get in the way of this install. You guys, I told you I'm going to be telling you what will make your life easier, and this will literally make your life easier because if your own hair is getting in the way, then what do you want to do with yourself? Like I said earlier, you need the tips of your hair to be free. So if you don't have enough space after doing all that you've been doing, just take out, some steps of the hair. When you separate the hair like this, you take the slimmer part of this extension and apply it over the hair and just braid on it loosely, because like the rest of your hair is already um loose, so you don't want it too tight so that it doesn't look too weird and different from the rest of your hair. And like that's that. Even though you're going for like a look that looks exactly like this, you also don't want it too loose because then the hair is very silky, it is going to slip up. Okay, so maybe to like secure everything, I would just go with twists on the rest of the hair and some of the extensions. Can you see what I'm doing? I hope you can. So you just twist on the rest of the extensions, just like this. Yeah, basically just like that. And you have this. We're going to crochet the next one to the very top of the hair because we want it to flow all the way from the top, okay? This is where your crochet pin comes in. You pass it through your hair just like this, gently, and then you put your crochet hair, secure it, and pass it right through. And then when you have that out, put your hands between the extensions and take just one of the other end, then you pull it and make sure like the other end is in the center, and this is what you have on your first hair. So at the back, I think I'm going to be just using 2 extensions per hair, and when we get towards the front, then I'll start using 3. You can do this depending on how full you want your hair to look. I always like a full look. Okay, so you get the body energy immediately. So that is what I'm going to be doing. We're just going to do this through maybe the first 3 lines, and then for the next ones we are going to go with 3. Let's get into it. Okay guys, this is what one pack of the extensions look like. Let's keep going. You guys, this is 2 hours worth of work. I don't know if I'm just particularly slow or the process is long, but I'm so tired. I'm loving what the hair is looking like ultimately, and I cannot wait to finish. Literally, I cannot wait to finish. But let's keep going, guys. Hi guys, I'm down to the last line of this hair, and if I were to rate this experience over 10, I'm probably going to give it a 6. It is not easy. Oh my god, the people that started this trend made it look like it was such an easy thing and time friendly thing. It's not. I feel like I'm still doing braids all over again. From the stress of making the um braid itself and now to crocheting. This is almost 5 packs of hair on my head, so I have put over 250 of these crochet things on my head. It has been so stressful, like probably because I've been trying to beat time, and that is why it has been more stressful than usual. But let me be done with this hair. Maybe when I see how good it is, I will decide if the whole stress was worth it or not. For now, see ya. We are finally done. You guys, this is 3 to 4 hours of crocheting and about 6 hours of install in general. That is including the braids. I was getting, irritated a bit when the crochet process was taking so much time. But now that I'm done, I cannot even feel the pains on my hand anymore. Oh my god, you guys, I love this hairstyle. And if you know me, you know I love me some curly hair. So this is really giving my vibe, my energy. I feel like a hot girl this moment. I am contemplating layering the hair a little, but maybe that will be later on in like the hair journey. Like maybe a week, 2 weeks from now, I will layer it. But for now, I'm really looking forward to, dressing up and going out because this hair looks amazing. Because I love you guys, I'm going to be showing you what this hair looks like when you apply some water and curl cream. So don't go anywhere. This video is not yet over. Okay? Okay. After spraying water mixed with leave-in conditioner, I'm literally just brushing out the extensions to give it like a fuller yet wet look. I'm very impressed as to how this hair extensions has taken the combing out and the water. I like how it's turning out, so let's just see how it looks with the rest of the hair. This is the hair dry and untouched, and this is the wet look. This is what we are working with for the wet look, and I really love it. I can't even lie. Scratch whatever I said in the beginning. I'm giving this hairstyle a 9.5 over 10 because I genuinely love it. Like, I'm just imagining the 100 ways that I will style this hair within the week, and I'm about to eat. The compliments are about to eat. The questions are rolling in because I know people want to know what extensions this are, what type of hairstyle this is, and I won't get tired of answering your questions because that is what I'm here for. I don't think I'll be wearing this hairstyle with the wet look as much as I would love to. And that is because I feel like my hair texture is peeking through the extensions and I'm not sure I like that. With the dry look, there's more of a match and I'm more comfortable with that. I don't think it's really terrible, but that is just my opinion. I also think it's this way because I opted for fluffy braids as opposed to tight braids. I feel like this would have matched better with tight braids. I wouldn't change it because it made the whole crocheting process easier. I would just rather work with the hair when it's dry as opposed to this wet look. I don't know if you understand what I mean, but I will not be saying the right words if I'm not urging you to get this extension from ISEE Hair. I tell you, the entire process, the way this hair looks, everything about this hairstyle is eating 100, mostly because of the extensions. Okay, let's not give all the credit. Some credit belongs to me because I did the hair, but most of the credit goes to the extensions. So don't forget to click the link in my bio to purchase this hair from ISEE Hair. Don't say I didn't do anything good for you. Okay? Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you made it up to this point, you're an OG. I love you so much. Let me know in the comments if you got exactly what you were looking for. And please come back to give me feedback if the tricks I gave you in this video actually helped for anything. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give this video a big thumbs up. Share it to any and everyone who you think will like this video. Also, I tried out a new format in this video where I talked while styling my hair. I've never done this before. I'm always used to voiceovers or just playing music over the entire video. So if you liked the way I went about this video, please let me know in the comment section so I know to keep doing this in my video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you so much. Mwah!